Exercise 5. Mechanic Parts was organized on May 1st, 2011, and made its first purchase of merchandise on May 3rd. The purchase was for 1,500 units at a price of $8 per unit. On May 5th, Mechanic Parts sold 900 of the units for $12 per unit to Radica Company. Terms of the sale were $210 net 60. Prepare the appropriate journal entries for Radica Company to record the May 5th purchase and each of the 3 separate transactions, A through C, given below. Radica is a retailer that uses a perpetual inventory system and purchases these units for resale. On May 5th, Radica records the purchase, 900 units multiplied by $12 per unit, debit merchandise inventory $10,800, and credit accounts payable. Upon inspection, on May 7th, Radica returns 315 units because they did not fit the customer's needs. Mechanic Parts restores the units to its inventory. Well, Radica really doesn't care what Mechanic Parts does with the units. All they care is that they get credited for the purchase price, 315 units multiplied by $12 per unit. So on May 7th, they reduce the payable, debiting accounts payable for 315 units multiplied by 12, 3,780, and credit merchandise inventory. Letter B, on May 8th, Radica discovers that 75 units are damaged, but are still of some use and therefore keeps the units. Mechanic Parts sends Radica a credit memorandum for $300 to compensate for the damage. So again, Radica does not want to pay full price for these units. The credit memorandum reduces the amount that's payable, debiting accounts payable $300, and reduces the value of the inventory, credit merchandise inventory $300. Letter C, on May 15th, Radica discovers that 90 defective units are the wrong color. Radica keeps 54 of these units because Mechanic sends a $110 credit memorandum to compensate. However, Radica returns the remaining 36 units to Mechanic. Mechanic restores the 36 returned units to its inventory. Well, again, from Radica's perspective, they really don't care what Mechanic does with the 36 units that they return. But Radica certainly doesn't want to pay full price for these 90 units. Again, they reduce the liability, debiting accounts payable, for $542. This represents 36 units multiplied by $12 per unit, plus the $110 credit memorandum, and reduce the value of the inventory, crediting merchandise inventory, for $542.